And back then, you basically got all the ideas that you put on your book and try to make it tangible through Moven, right? And in the end, it also become, because I know that you had some deals with some big consulting firms as well to distribute the solution as well. So a little bit more about how it progressed and evolved over time during the time you've been working the project.
Well, the core thing was, I'd done a lot of work on .com strategy for banks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had worked on HSBC's global .com strategy, Standard Chartered, Citibank, many of these big brands. When I came out with Bank 2.0, a lot of bankers, because it was really the first real digital banking thesis, that got broad coverage. And a lot of bankers I would meet, they would say, yeah, I looked at your book, it's very nice, but this stuff is really hard to do, right? And I was like, no, that's BS. I will show you how to do it. I'll build my own bank. This was the motivation behind this, to prove that could be done. And Moven broke a lot of ground. We were the first app where you could get a debit card in the world, right? We were the first app that used the homepage of the app to help you understand how you use your money. Because you remember when banking apps back in those days, you log in and be checking account, savings account, mortgage, credit card, right? You just see the list of products the bank gave you.
Yeah.
When you logged into Moven, you would see a spending meter that showed you how much money you'd spent this month and compared with normal. And the app would turn red if you were spending more than normal, or green if you were spending less than normal, because this encouraged good financial behavior. No one had ever done anything like this. And today, that sort of circular artifact we call the spending meter, Revolut copied it, Starling copied it, Monzo copied it, and so forth. It became a design pattern.
Yeah.
We were the first mobile app in the world to use real-time notifications with categorization of spend. So when you tap your phone, at that time, we didn't have Apple Pay or Google Pay.
Yeah.
We had a contactless sticker we put on the back of the phone, right? Yeah. An RFID tag. So you tap your phone and you get a notification on the phone with the receipt, geotag, and the categorization. So if you're at Starbucks, dining out, and the receipt would actually tell you you've spent this much on dining out this month, and it's more than you spend normally.
Got it.
So it was a behavioral tool, really, as much as anything else. And you could turn on and off your debit card in the app. Right?
All those features are like standard features,
right?
But you
we
started,
were the first.
That's
were the first.
So fantastic, because and I think the skepticism that all the bankers had about the solution and you proving that there's a consumer centric design to be applied in these features and try to reinvent the way that people and it's cool to see that you had the chance to talk about that with the book and had all this keynotes that you delivered back then, and also how it evolved and matured, and now it became like something that is everywhere.